Flood warnings have been issued across England and Wales as forecasters predict more heavy rain and strong winds for the first day of 2014. The Environment Agency said communities in Cumbria and parts of southern England were particularly at risk. Hundreds of households are still recovering from storms that caused floods and power cuts over Christmas. Scottish and Southern Energy customers who faced a prolonged blackout will be entitled to compensation payments. A statement on the company's website said domestic and business customers without power for 48 hours could claim £54 plus an extra £54 for every subsequent 12 hours. In total, 130,000 customers had power restored, but this was mostly within 48 hours. A spokeswoman was unable to say how many customers would be eligible for payments. Meanwhile, Commons Energy Select Committee Chairman Tim Yeo has said the bosses of the UK's energy distribution companies are to face questioning by MPs about the power cuts, and Energy Secretary Ed Davey has summoned them to an urgent meeting next week. It comes after more than 150,000 properties across the UK were left without power, many for several days, during the storms over Christmas. Mr. Yeo said it was ludicrous that some people had to wait 5 days for their power to be restored. Emergency accommodation. In light of the latest forecasts, local authorities have been preparing emergency accommodation. The Local Government Association urged people to look on council websites in England and Wales for details of emergency accommodation in case rising waters force them from their homes. The Environment Agency has issued 7 flood warnings for England and Wales, meaning flooding is expected and immediate action is required. Counties at increased risk of flooding are Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Dorset, Wiltshire, Hampshire, Gloucestershire, Berkshire, Sussex, Surrey, Kent and Cumbria. On New Year's Day, heavy rain is expected which could cause flooding to communities in the southeast and southwest of England. An agency spokeswoman said there is a heightened flood risk for parts of southeast, southern and southwest England and Cumbria. The Met Office has issued yellow warnings, meaning be aware, for rain for areas across the UK. Helicopter rescue. BBC Weather's Matt Taylor said that although northeastern areas would start dry, gale force winds and heavy rain would sweep in from the southwest and Wales. The latest warnings came as a clean-up operation began in South and West Scotland following widespread flooding. About 150 people were evacuated from their properties after torrential rain on Monday, with Dumfries and Galloway and Ayrshire particularly badly hit. 7 people were airlifted by a Royal Navy helicopter from a farmhouse near Closeburn in Thornhill, Dumfries and Galloway, on Monday after torrential rains caused extensive disruption, and 3 people were rescued by firefighters at Whitesands in Dumfries after they were cut off by the deep floodwater and rising river.